As usual, to drink I have some sugary goodness.
Follow me on social networks. If you want the audio-only version or want a personalized video, find the links below.
Hello, welcome. Today I will be eating some food, as you know. And I've got a bit of a strange mix of food here, inspired by someone on Snapchat. It's probably not exactly what they made, but it's basically what I had. And so I made it. And it's not terrible, it's not amazing, but it is cheap. Costs me about $1 for a meal, so it's pretty cheap. It has fried fish, pasta, and tomato sauce with a bit of garlic in it. And yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible, which is good enough for me, eating cheap. So you can see what it looks like. Got these same fish balls because they are the cheapest form of fish that you can get. And they're lightly fried, so they still look white and stuff, but they've got a bit of black singed on them. And I will be talking a little bit throughout this as well, as you can hear. And I hope that you enjoy. Fried fish balls are actually pretty good. And the funny thing is, you can get this kind of fish in different forms. You can get it like as little patties and stuff. But I did the math, and this is the cheapest way to buy them, in tins. So even though it's the same kind of fish, it costs a lot more if it's not in a tin, which is strange. As usual, to drink I have some sugary goodness. This is some orange flavored squash juice, whatever it's called. I can't remember the word for it. You mix it with water and it becomes a sweet drink, basically. A lot of my subscribers know that I'm looking for work currently. I got some work, if you've been following my vlogs, but there is now some more work that I might get. That is a little bit more interesting. So, basically, next month, I think early next month, some theater people want to speak to me. 2 separate theater groups will be talking to me about doing some sound technician work. One is located at a local theater, just a few minutes away, and the other will be touring around Norway and I think France, or maybe just France. I don't know, but it sounded like they spent a lot of time in France, and the person I spoke to was or is in France right now, so that's kind of cool. So if I'm going to do that job, I'll be touring with them in France and Norway, so that's kind of cool. I might be wrong. I'll update you if, if it becomes anything. Now, if I do that, it'll last quite a while, I think. I don't know how much they need me for, but I know it starts in September. And I think it goes on to next June. And I don't know if they need me to just tag along for that whole time. And I'm assuming if that is the case, they'll pay for accommodation and everything. Which would be really, really cool. Anyone out there work in theatre? I've worked a little bit in theatre, but it's been like private theatre, sharing to like people within the organization. Still thousands of people, but I've never been on a tour of any kind. So is this normal for theatre people? For performers to tour around and like not stop for, what is that, 8 or 9 months? Is that normal? Because if that's a normal thing, then I guess that is the case, and I don't know what will happen to the channel during that time. I'll have to make videos like I did when I was homeless, which is record with my phone, upload it, and then send it to a fan to edit. So I might get Hugo, I don't know if he's watching this, but if he is, I might get Hugo to edit. He's a cool dude. But this time I could pay him. Cool. And depending on how much the job pays, I might do some high production quality stuff. Exciting. Maybe a little bit more Spade Sicily. I don't know. This is all very exciting to talk about, but I have no idea whether or not I'm actually going to get any kind of position. They might need one with a driver's license. I don't know. But it seems likely. If you're touring all over the world. I can't imagine we're all going to sleep in the same bed, you know. They're probably going to be like, alright, we're going to live in this city and everyone does whatever they want to do until it comes time to perform. And then we all just kind of meet in the same place and take care of it. But I know that they need a light technician as well. And so I'm thinking maybe they have a car or maybe a license and they can just drive the equipment truck all around. And I just tag along. Because I don't give a shit, right? So if that's an option, that would be cool. But I don't know yet. I hope I'm not too young. I've worked with sound stuff for like 6 years. It wasn't like full-time or anything, but I was volunteering. And a couple times a week, usually, doing sound technician work. I've also got an education in music technology, where I got the highest grade. So I'm familiar with live sound. But I've never done it in different locations, you know, going from place to place. That can be difficult. Doing it in the same place, you kind of get familiar with the equipment that you're using, and you sort of understand when things go wrong, what went wrong, because you're used to it. Going from place to place, yeah, well, I hope we're using the same equipment all around, if we're dragging equipment with us, which we might be doing. If we're doing like setting up a stage in the middle of nowhere to perform, like in a street or something, that'll be easier. But if we're doing it in different holes with different equipment, I think I'm fucked. That can be a little bit unusual, and it's been a good 1.5, 2 years since I've done any live sound work, so yeah. Nom, 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 nom. And if I don't get that job, the other place is you're kind of just looking for a person to help out here and there, you know? Just like if they need an extra technician, or maybe the current sound technician gets ill or whatever, then I can just come and take over. That's basically what they need. So it wouldn't be full-time, it wouldn't even be part-time, it would just be freelance on occasion here and there. So almost done with the food. Cheers. So, I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, I have plenty of eating videos, most of which feature pasta, because I like pasta. So you can go check those out. There'll be one at the end of this video. You can click the annotation as well, if you liked it. And if you didn't, because I appreciate honest feedback. And I'll see you in the next video.